Floyd Money Mayweather says Trump is the best president we've ever had. Here's what he said on Fox Business.
At least I'm happy, but we're never happy. When we had Trump before, we didn't appreciate him, but I think Trump is a great president. Actually, he's the best president in my eyes. He's the best president we ever had. Great businessman, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, and the way the days cabinet thing, you probably went around here. It was really phenomenal. To the point you talked about, team, putting together a great team.
Yes,
put together a fantastic cabinet.
Trump has done an amazing job, and a lot of people around America are upset. But no matter who goes in the White House, we're always upset.
Right.
And I think Trump is the man for the job. He's the best president in my eyes.
He's the best president in my eyes. Brother, you talking like somebody got a gun to your head. We reading the script. Or you practiced this before you went on because they told you this is what you need to say when you come on. Put up the picture full mask. If you notice, they're full of propaganda. They provide no substance. Typically, if you are great at something, there are accomplishments that can be read off easily. They're great because they did A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the accomplishments. No. He's great because he's great. He's great because he's great, okay? That's it. And he's the greatest to be the great. Best ever. Nothing else. During an interview on Fox Business, Mayweather, who has been a longtime supporter of Trump, became more vocal about his allegiance. And we had Trump before. We did appreciate him, Mayweather said. Now, this is resurfacing, and it's funny. Let's go to Mr. Thomas, Eaton Thomas. Okay. Floyd Mayweather has the right to promote and support whoever he wants, but good Lord, Floyd. that was perfectly said. You have class, right? Another user wrote, return of my Mr. Yeah, emphasized the president loves the uneducated. Yes, the president loves the uneducated. And Mayweather fits the scripture since he's allegedly illiterate. You know, it's kind of a cheap shot, but he brought it upon himself. The chaos has continued. So the chaos theorist said Floyd Mayweather cannot read. Floyd Mayweather, quote, cannot read Trump. We love the uneducated. Another user wrote at Mandy_Kelsey, implied that Mayweather's political stances are invalid since, quote, he can't even read a page out of a Harry Potter book. All right. During a high-profile feud a decade ago, I'm going to give you the origin of this he can't read thing. The 50 Cent accused Mayweather of being unable to read. Though the athlete denied this claim, it still persists years later. Speaking of 50, he reacted to the video on Instagram, writing, LOL. LOL. You know how when you're in school and a kid eats the crayons? Now you see what happens when they grow up. Then he says, spell best president, champ. LOL. Considering Trump's attack on diversity, equity, and inclusion under the guise that Black people benefit from it the most, many believe that his presidency will continuously target vulnerable communities, obviously, and they will. Mayweather's devotion to Trump has been seen as betrayal to Black folk by many. They are calling him a sellout. You know, here's the thing. He gets to say all of this from the comfort that his millions and millions of dollars provides for him and his family. And that money was provided by hardworking everyday people. And Black folk popularized the whole concept of the icon known as Floyd Money Mayweather. But brother, you're just Floyd, brother. I'm just Rashad, brother. That's just Wise. Okay? We're the same. And if Wise is hurting, I'm hurting. Okay? So you may not be hurting personally, but the community that produced you is hurting. the people who look like you are hurting. Okay. That's how we win. Understanding and being responsive to the need of those around us. All right, Waz, thoughts here.
There's a few things, man. I'm like you said, I was somebody who was a big fan of Floyd's back when he was Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
before he took on the money moniker, I was just always a fan of his craft. And I think one of the things that listeners need to understand is that this guy comes from very humble beginnings. Like this guy did not grow up with any money whatsoever. But unfortunately, oftentimes, man, a lot of black dudes, when they come from the most humble origins, when they make hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, they become the most reactionary. This concept of I did it on my own, I did it by myself, so nobody else has an excuse, and they embrace like reactionary politics. Unfortunate for Floyd, that seems to be the route that he's taken. And the craziest thing to me, like Lil Wayne goes out and endorses Trump. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to be that mad at the guy when the guy sprung him out of prison. Like I've never been in prison,
he has
thank
a reason.
God. Yeah, like if somebody got me out of federal prison, I might endorse him for president too. What's Floyd's excuse? Like this guy is independently wealthy. He doesn't need to align himself with this nonsense that is the Trump regime, and that he would go out and shill this way. He's going out pretty sad, and it's ugly to watch.
Yeah, very much so.